Hello everybody, I'm Ivan Tian. Welcome to join us on today's Walk the Talk. As business continues to recover from COVID-19, we know that color printing is stable and continues to increase. If you are market sensitive, I'm sure that you already have noticed the great potential of this segment. Have a look at this data. In terms of color supplies, about 93 of the dollar share is on OEM side, while for mono about 65 of the dollar value is on OEM side. You can see the OEMs are having much larger market share than aftermarkets when it comes to color products, right? Though this cake looks delicious, it is not always so easy to eat it. Compared to black and white printouts, consumers have a higher expectation for color results. The technical threshold of color cartridges is also very high too. You need to find reliable products to win loyalty from users and the markets. So, what makes a good color toner cartridge? What kind of products can help you win a slice of this market cake? I bet 99% of people cannot answer this question. So, come and join me. Let's talk to a color toner cartridge expert to find the answers today. Nice to meet you, Amy. I know you've been researching color toner cartridge here at NISTA for more than 15 years. You're the expert. My question for you is very simple. What makes a good color toner cartridge?
Always happy to talk to you, Ivan. Before answering your question, let's take a look at these printouts. They are all printed by color toner cartridges that are available in the market. Can you tell what's the problem?
Let me see. This one has low image density. This one has streaks. And this one has collaborations. I think 99% of people can tell from these printouts that they are from bad color toner cartridges.
Bingo! You're very smart. Yes, in addition to these problems, what's even worse is a cartridge that leaks toner. Can you imagine the powdery, colorful mess? Ew! Toner leakage can definitely ruin your day.
Thanks. I've heard that it's more difficult to seal a color toner cartridge than a monotoner cartridge.
Right. That's why toner leakage is more common in color toner cartridges than in mono ones. Are you aware color toner powder is non-magnetic? And developing rollers used in color toner cartridges are covered with a rubber surface. That means color toner cartridges have a weaker magnetic force than mono cartridges, which have magnetic rollers to help seal the toner. To ensure zero leakage during transportation or use in the printer, we need to have a precise component design to achieve a perfect, mature sealing technique.
This reminds me of the butterfly effect. Every small detail can cause a serious result.
We Chinese have an old saying, pull out a single hair and you will move your whole body. That is why we need to pay attention to every detail. A good color toner cartridge is the result of precise design, component selection, and rigorous testing. It is not just a simple assembling and screwing procedure.
I agree. You just mentioned component selection. I know the quality of components involved in the developing process contributing a lot to the whole cartridge performance, such as developing roller, the OPC drum, the PCR, the rubbery doctor blade, the wiper blade, etc. But how are they chosen? What are the standards? Can you give us some guidance?
First of all, developing rollers, PCRs, OPCs, toner powders, these are all charged components that are involved in the imaging process. It's important to keep them in a stable state under different temperature and humidity conditions. If they are unstable, color shading and streaks may occur. For those non-charged components, like the rubbery doctor blades and wiper blades, The key is to ensure good resilience and anti-deformation under different temperature and humidity, otherwise vertical stripes will occur. A well-matched combination of these components produces a stable toner cartridge.
How do we guarantee the performance of those components?
We will carry out various temperature and humidity tests on these components, such as low temperature and low humidity tests, high temperature and high humidity tests, low temperature storage and high temperature storage tests. Look, this is where we conduct testings. Every year, we invest millions to purchase the advanced testing equipment to ensure the accuracy of testing data.
I want to emphasize what you said just now. A good color tone cartridge is the result of precise design, component selection, and rigorous testing. It is not just a simple assembling and screwing procedure. There are so many ropes to be learned when it comes to component selection and verifications. What about toner? I know all of the color toner cartridges use imported chemical toner. Why? What's the point?
As you know, for current color toner, there are two types. One is chemical toner, and another one is physical toner powder. The particle shape of the physical powder is irregular and looks like crushed gravel. Its particle distribution is wide, and the particle size is larger. However, the particle shape of chemical toner is round or oval. The particle size distribution is narrow, and the particle size is small. Chemical toner can perform better in fusing and gradation. It brings more depth to the printed pictures, and grayscale transition is more obvious and stereoscopic. With chemical toner, the printouts are clearer with sharp edges. In addition, the transfer rate of chemical toner is higher than physical toner, so you can expect less waste toner. Therefore, our high-quality color cartridges use higher-cost chemical toners.
Okay, so now I understand why some color toner cartridges sold on the market can be so cheap. Maybe they are using low-quality physical toner, producing tons of waste toner. They cannot reach the page yield as they claim. Overall, poor quality color toner cartridges result in higher cost per page for users.
You are right, but it's not only about the printing cost, but also about your health. Our color products, both remanufactured and patented design, are made from world-class components and materials. They are manufactured under strict production processes. We have invested in automation for our patented design products to reduce human error and to ensure stable and reliable quality. We have our own high-quality empty collection channels and the industry's leading remanufacturing techniques for the Reman color cartridges.
Wait, Amy. No commercial advertisements. We had a deal.
It's not commercial at all. Good products speak for themselves. I welcome everyone in this industry to try our color toner cartridges. I feel very confident about it. Here are the sample printouts of ours and OEMs. You can have a closer look at both.
Let me check.
Turn the first page to the last page. Then you will find out our color toner cartridges maintain consistent quality prints during their lifespan.
That really matters. A new customer comes to me and says the color toner cartridges he sourced from company performed well at the beginning, however it doesn't work in the end. There's also a situation where it works fine in summer, but toner leaks in winter, causing various problems.
This issue is indeed often ignored. A good color toner cartridge not only performs well in the initial printing, but also keeps the same good printing and consistent quality printouts during its life cycle and under different temperature and humidity conditions. Some products perform well in summer, but color will be way off in winter.
Thank you, Amy, for sharing all the knowledge today. I learned a lot. It seems that it is not easy to make a good color toner cartridge, which is a result of precise design, component selection, and rigorous testing. It is not just simply assembling and screwing. In addition to ensuring the printing quality, it is also necessary to ensure its printing consistency during its life cycle and under different temperature and humidities. Thanks again, I appreciate your time. Hey, Amy, don't go. We haven't finished our session yet. I also have a few questions from audiences. Question 1. Most industry customers think that reman color tone cartridges have better printing performance than the new builds. How do you think?
Generally speaking, for high yield or extended yield color toner cartridges, reman products indeed have a more stable performance than the new builds. Higher page yield means the difficulty of development has increased. For standard yield cartridges, I think new build cartridges can deliver the same good quality as reman does. Please remember, not all reman products are good. It depends on the quality of the empties and the remanufacturing techniques. 9-Star has always adhered to the concept of respect OEM structure and retain it with the maximum extent. On one hand, we optimized our empty channels to get best virgin empties. On the other hand, we pay attention to replacement component selection, testing and validation, and our remanufacturing techniques are also recognized as one of the industry leaders. That's the secret why 9-Star's high-quality reman products have good reputation.
Question 2. Some manufacturers, they're also using chemical toner, and the printing effect is not as good as expected. Why is that? What are the advantages of 9-Star's chemical toner?
Firstly, not all the chemical toners are the same. There are good ones, there are bad ones, just like the apples in the supermarket. The chemical toners we use are very unique. It has been verified and tested to work well with our selected components. Secondly, like I mentioned before, a good color toner cartridge is the result of precise design, component selection, and rigorous testing. Toner is just one part. The most challenging thing is to get all parts right.
The last question. Nowadays, everyone cares about the environment. Did 9-Star consider this factor when designing color toner cartridges?
Sure, we have fully integrated environmental, social, and governance into product design and production. Design-wise, the toners we use have a high transfer rate so that there is less waste toner and less pollution in the environment. Secondly, compared with environmentally friendly remanufactured products, the plastic parts used in our patented design products comply with the environmental regulations of various countries and can meet the standards of recycling and reuse. Production-wise, we use clean solar energy coupled with an advanced dust waste collection system to manufacture. Our color toner cartridges are greener and better for the planet.
Thank you, Amy, for professional insights today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. If you have any questions or you want to know more about industry, send an email to info@ggimage.com. I'm Ivan. See you next time.